Good afternoon and welcome to day 51 of our second annual WSOP Daily Spaces coverage. I'm Sherry Pluskota and I'm joined here with Donna Morton, or Dark Angel as Twitter knows her. How are you, Donna? Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on here? She can't talk without a microphone. Hello, Donna. One more time. Hello, Donna. All right, I'm just going to continue on. Obviously, she can't speak right now. Many thanks to Elevator Results, who has been our sponsor for about a year. If you need a tailor made workout plan to help you lose weight or gain weight, Elevator Results can design that plan. Follow them on Twitter and check out their site at elevatorresultspt.com. Be reminded you can find the recordings of our past spaces on my YouTube channel at Sherry Pluskota 9212. Go ahead, Donna.
Hi, darling. Yeah, it took a while for me to connect to spaces. I could hear you, but I couldn't actually speak because I didn't have a microphone. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. No worries. We get there eventually.
Of course we do.
You've been up all night? What are you doing?
I was up for about half an hour and then I went back to sleep again. Then I woke up again, as you know, and then got thrown some stuff at me, which I found rather funny. And then I went back to sleep. It was like waking the dragon. But
Wait,
yeah, I'm all good.
what was the last part you said before that?
I says it was like waking the dragon.
Yeah, before that.
Oh, had a few things thrown at me in spaces.
Oh, I did not know. What happened?
Well, with Hex for a start. But I won't, I'll gloss over that bit. But yeah, I woke up in a dragon mood last night. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Looking forward to the finish of the WSOP. Who's in the last, is it 3 or 4? Because obviously I fell back to sleep again.
Yeah, we'll get to all of that in just a minute.
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna,
awesome.
yeah, I'm gonna give folks a chance to get in here because everybody wants to talk about that main event, right? So let's give them a few more minutes to get in here, or not. A reminder that tomorrow is the last day to pick up your WSOP unclaimed payouts. You have until 12 p.m. After that, you're going to have to make an appointment via email, and you're going to email WSOP FAQ@Caesars.com, and you'll have to email for an appointment. Those appointments are going to be made for Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. I would recommend you just pick up your money before noon tomorrow and save yourself a lot of aggravation. Also, tomorrow will be our last daily coverage of the WSOP, and we will be doing trivia tomorrow, and that should be some fun. I want to thank all of our listeners and those that listened in replays. We appreciate all of you, and of course, want to thank my co-hosts, Brian. Of course, this is our second annual year, second, uh, you know, year of doing this, and I appreciate you. And Donna, I appreciate your support. So, thank you guys. How are you, Brian?
I'm good, Sherry. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hextopian, go ahead.
What have I done now, Donna? Am I in this shit?
I'm not saying anything. This is a WSOP space, my darling.
Oh,
Southerner.
am I really in trouble, or just a joke?
I wasn't sure how to take it either, Hex, because she's losing sleep over it. So either those pictures
Listen,
are
I can't imagine
absolutely
I've said
fantastic.
anything that can get me in trouble.
Well, either those pictures are absolutely fantastic, or they're giving her nightmares. She hasn't explained yet.
There you go. We'll carry on wondering, shall we? By the sounds of it.
Yes, only I think selfishly because I don't want to lose any sleep over it. But anyway, here we are. Oh, Lord. Reminder that on Friday there will not be a morning space and there will not be an afternoon space. Sherry is taking the entire day off on Friday. So Brian and I will be back at it a week from Friday at 4:30 for an interview space. And that's 4:30 Pacific time. Um, Brian, you want to tell us your update from the Lucky Sevens tournament?
I crashed and burned, Sherry.
No, 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 no. You made a great
If you're
run. You
not
came out
first, you're last.
102nd in that tournament for $3,300, which was your fifth cash at the WSOP. Come on now.
Yeah, but if you're not first, you're last, Sherry.
Well, I don't disagree with that statement, but you also have to recognize you've cashed in that tournament. You cashed in the kickoff tournament where you were 12th for $10,068. You cashed in the $300 Gladiator. You came in 2,547th for $600. You cashed the $600 Poker News Deep Stack Championship for 385. I'm sorry, 385th place for $1,453. And you also cashed the Salute to Warriors $500 buy-in tournament. You came in 49th place for $4,502. That is fucking awesome, Brian.
Yeah, and I mean it has been a really good summer. The other thing too that's crazy, Sherry, all these events are like multi-flight, multi-day buy-ins, and I think the Gladiator is the only one that I've fired 2 bullets in. So everything else is 1 bullet. So
So good,
not like
Brian.
I can
So good.
fire it.
Congratulations on a
Not
good
fire.
summer. Are
Yeah,
you
it's
still
been
in
good.
Vegas or are you going home or what are you doing now?
I am. I was briefly this morning thinking about selling like half to the Super Turbo today, but I think I'm gonna head home. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna head home instead. So yeah,
Sounds like a plan, Stan. Now, are you going to Arizona? I've been hearing rumors. You going to Arizona?
I'm gonna go some places this summer and play. I'll stay in this, really, let's just say 1,000 and under, but probably 800 and under
Right.
is a good number. That's why like today is a turbo and it's 1,000. Like, well, I can make it into into a 500, but I think I'm gonna just head home. Um,
Gotcha.
so, but
I can't blame you. It's
yeah,
been a long summer for sure.
well, yeah, the family is definitely sick of me being gone, but uh, the the Arizona State Championship. But I think that one, I don't know, I can't remember the amount on those ones, but it is a good tournament. I probably would maybe go up and try to win a seed or something.
Yeah, they do a
But
lot of like $125 satellites for that one. So definitely worth going there a little early to try to win a satellite.
yeah, I have a place there, so you know, it's not going to cost me to stay there.
Right.
Uh, and then obviously, Hard Rock tournament, I think probably have a lot of different options. I
It's
mean,
always a great series.
the thing is too, though, is like I could stay in LA. I'm interested to go see some of these different places and see if they're as bad as LA. The other thing somebody said to me yesterday is like, man, I think it was Turbo. He was like, dude, you're $16 away flight from Vegas. Like, why would you drive to LA? Like, just get on the plane and fly over here. And
Right.
there's always a tournament
Can't
going on.
argue that. $16. You can't argue that.
And it's not like those, like 600 or whatever. So let's say $600 daily tournament somewhere here is going to be even softer than the World Series, I think. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, let me ask you this, Brian. What device are you on this morning? Because the sound is horrible.
Oh, I don't have my headphones with me. Sorry about that.
Are you on your phone or on your PC?
I'm on my phone. There's
That's so
nothing.
weird.
Once I'm on my phone, there's like nothing I can do to fix it. I need my headphones.
That's so weird because you're the only one that's ever on their phone and it sounds terrible. It's so freaking weird.
I'm gonna go replace my phone.
It's so weird.
This
What kind of
is
phone
always
is it?
that.
What kind of phone is
It's
it?
an iPhone.
I'm
It's an
sorry.
iPhone. iPhone.
Yeah, it's so weird. All right, I was just curious, just trying to, learn stuff as I
Yeah.
go. I want to go over something that we've kind of neglected all summer and kind of want to catch us up because I know a lot of people play online poker. You guys know I don't. I have dabbled in it just for the fun of it. I'm not a serious online poker player. I did, you know, practice a lot online years ago when I first started playing poker, probably for a year, maybe 18 months. I played many hours a day free poker on Zynga Poker, for those of you that remember that. But I know a lot of you keep up with the online poker world. So I'm going to go through and catch you up to date on the winners of the online tournament. So here we go. Bear with me. Event number one online was the 55th annual kickoff tournament. It was $555 buy-in. The prize pool was 764,000. There were 1,544 entries. Miguel Yus took down the trophy and 106,000, and Stephen Hemsworth took home second place and 77,000. Second event was the $400 PKO, $700,000 in the prize pool, 1,962 entries. Stanton Tentnowski took home first for $39,732. Corbin White took home second for $39,731. Somebody's going to need to explain why they're a dollar apart to me when I'm finished. Event number three was the 1K no limit. There was 728,000 in the prize pool, 809 entries. Evan Sandberg took home first for 124K. Ehrlich Richtenstein took home second for 91,000. The event number four was the $600 deep stack no limit. 845,000 in the prize pool, 1,565 entries. Robert Shrunk, I think it's Shrunk, took home 116K. Michael A. Svada took home 85K for second place. The fifth tournament online was the Triple Trays No Limit, $333 buy-in, 814K in the prize pool, 2,714 entries. Roman Harbeck took home 100K. Derek Scott took home 71,000. Event number six was the Ultra Stack $400 buy-in, had 805K in the prize pool with 2,238 entries. Russell Brooks took home 99K for winning it. Eric I'm going to spell it Eshima, took home 70K for second place. Number seven tournament was the $500 no limit PKO, 721K in the prize pool, 1,603 entries. And I'm just going to spell this name Lilija Savevski took home first place and $40,000. It was $40,577. Jonah Liperanch took home second place and $40,576. Again, a dollar difference. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me when I'm done with this. Event number eight was the 1K no limit 6 max, 1.1 million in the prize pool. 1,233 entries. Sung Bin Ma took home first at 153K. Michael Bosco took home second and 111,000 for his second place finish. Event number 9, $3,200 high roller, 1.2 million in the prize pool, 401 entries. Kirkos, I think it's Soteropoulos, maybe. No, I'm going to spell it Sotiropoulos. Took it home the prize of 224,000. Dario Manarelli took home second for 162K. Event number 10 was the $600 monster sack, 961K in the prize pool, 1,781 entries. Josh Reminato, maybe? No, that's not right. Remitio took home 125K. Josh Aria, our space cadet, took home 90K in second place. Event number 11 was the $500 mystery bounty, 1.5 million in the prize pool, 3,462 entries. Simus Karalunas took home 122K. Louis Noboa took home 87,000. Event number 12 was the Crazy Eights. The buy-in was $888. 1 million prize pool, 1,366 entries. Ryan Otto took home first place and 150K. Nathan, and it's EAPEN, took home second and 110K. Event 13 was the $1,000 freeze out. There was 741 in the prize pool, 824 entries. Charles Dawson took home first and 114K. Zachary Van Kuren took home second and 83,000. Number 14 was the $5,300 high roller 8 max, 1.3 million in the prize pool, 267 entries. Roland Rokita took home 278,000, and Jed Hoffman took home 201K. That was the first 14 events, and I will read the rest of them here shortly. Do you want to talk about what happened at the WSOP, Brian?
Yeah, the guy that folded queens is, I mean, he's three-handed for the belt, and
Okay.
does he really look stupid or what?
Okay, so you're
Not
going
anymore.
right to the main event. And Nicholas Osted, which is the most famous online player according to FTW, is in first place and has 223 million in chips. Jonathan Tomeo has 197 million, and Jordan Griff has 187 million. Pardon me. And Jordan, of course, was going into yesterday as the chip leader. And let's talk about our main event, Sweat. So Frank has Nicholas, the first place chip leader. Kathy Chang has Jonathan Tomeo. And Stephanie has Jordan Griff. So there's your update on the main event, Sweat. You have any comments about any other hands played besides those pocket queens?
No, not too much. I just, like, whenever people talk about a hand and they don't like how something's played, like, I would just say that you need to consider all the different things that even maybe you're not seeing on TV. I mean, I don't know the stack sizes and things like that, but the example I gave earlier, let's say the big stack raises and the guy behind you has four big blinds. The big stack raises to 2x. Now it's on you, and you've seen that the short stack is reaching for chips, and he always, whenever he does that, he's not like faking or anything like that. And you have a read that the big stack has like ace king or something like that. Now you look down at queens, like, should you fold here or should you waste two big blinds and have the guy four uh raise to 4x and then get jammed on? And to fold your queen.
Well, and do you want to give, a short stack chips? I mean, or like, do you want to pass chips around, or do you want to save them for another hand? So there's lots of different ways to look at it. And I think that there's lots of different ways to play it. And it all depends on the person and the situation. And who are we to judge, right? Who are we to judge? This guy is third, the top three now of this tournament. You know,
These guys are 8 days into playing an event where they've played with some of these people multiple days.
now, this is day 11. This is day 11 of the main event.
No, but the queens happen. No, this is.
Oh, you're
10,
talking about the day of the queens.
That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
happen on like
yeah,
8.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's on the surface, you're like, what? Why didn't you just at least flat here? But like, there could be I haven't heard his logic, but there could be very good reasons why he might do that.
And you know what? We don't have to agree with those reasons. They're his reasons, and he did what he thought he needed to do at the time. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay. And if somebody thinks they would have played it different, that's okay too. It's okay. Like, yeah, that's what the world of poker, makes us go round and round. Things are, everybody has their opinion, and we all know what opinions are worth. Let's move on to event number 93 was the Lucky Sevens event, and sadly we're not saying Brian's name as one of the 5 left going into today. They're going to be guaranteed 105K, and of course at the top $777,777, and second place will take home $300,777. The chip leader is Duck Win. He has 119 million in chips, and Michael Lang has 52 million in chips going into today. So good luck to them. You have any comments about that?
Yeah, it was a good event. I forgot that it's a 7-handed event, so that was kind of fun too because I do better. The more short-handed we are, I feel like I have an advantage. So it was a fun event, especially at lower buy-in. Getting to play 7-handed was really
Love
cool.
that.
Like a good ending event. So yeah, it was great.
Love that.
Just get the river to cooperate, Sherry.
Sink or swim in the river, Brian. Sink or swim.
My God.
I hear you.
And I don't know, another thing too, like I guessed it off. I don't know, several 100,000, like getting it all in pre with Kings versus Ace crap again for like the 5th tournament. And
Wait a minute. You cut out. You cut out. Did you say you got it in with Pocket Kings?
Yeah, that's what got me down. 20,000 Pocket Kings against Ace crap.
Oh, Ace Bag.
I mean, I didn't get it all in. I got the guy covered, but I was down to 20,000 at 10, 25,000, and it all the way back up to 1.7 million.
And what happened at 1.7 million? What happened?
I raised with like Queen Jack and a shorty shoved, getting Queen Jack suited, getting 2-1. So I have to call. He turns over aces.
Ouch.
Can you believe, Sherry? I make 2 pair, he makes a straight. Like, what is up with that?
Oh
like,
my God, he makes a straight? Oh, that's so sick. Oh, runner, 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 runner. Straight. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I get it in Jack suited versus aces.
God. Ouch. That's so damn sick.
And then I get it in King Jack versus Queen Jack, and the guy River's a queen.
Oh God, 5%, 3%.
What is? Yeah, 5%.
Oh, that's so sick. All right, let's move on because that's painful to listen to. Event number 5.
And those are bad beat stories, and I'm not about bad beat
I hear
stories.
you, but we wanted to hear what happened because you're our co-host. So anyway, 1997 Hall of Fame bounty tournament, and the winner is Jamin Walden from the UK. He took home 313,000, and Nassim Salem took home 208,000 for second place of that tournament. Any comments?
Let's go.
There she is. I knew I'd get something out of her.
Let's go. And we are also bringing another bracelet home to the UK.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I
And
see on that, on Jamie Walden's, I see a load of reprobates that I know on the bracelet picture, which is quite fun.
oh, that's awesome.
So I can't wait to see them at the Goliath. It's going to be so much fun.
Absolutely. All right. Event number 96 is the 25K high roller horse, 2.8 million in the prize pool, 120 entries going into yesterday. There were 10 left. And I'm just going to spell our winner's name: XIXIANGLUO. Took home 725,000. He is from China. Albert Dar took home second and 483,000. He is from Lebanon. Some notables: Phil Ivey took home fourth for 239K, and Scott Seaver took home sixth for 131K. Any comments?
Scott Seaver, what a summer,
Right
Sherry.
on. He's killing it. Like, he shouldn't even go home after the WSOP. He just needs to keep going because he's got the mojo right now. Like, don't stop, dude. Don't stop.
Sherry, I had the weirdest experience yesterday. I'm walking down the hallway, and Negrano, when he's in on his
Goes to
breaks,
his room.
he like he like bolts. He doesn't look left. He doesn't look right. And I'm walking the opposite way, and he like cuts across right over to me, and he has this like really friendly, nice conversation with me. Not like, I don't think he's friendly or anything, but it's like we're buddies. It's like, this is really weird.
That's funny that you think it's weird. Event number 97 was the 3K six-handed pot limit Omaha tournament. And we are going into today with 17 left, and they are guaranteed 20,000 in the prize. Guaranteed 20,000. First place is 390K. Second place will take home 260,000. Andrew Watson is our chip leader with 5.2 million in chips. Martin Zamani is in second place with 3.2 million in chips. A notable still left in it to win it would be Ari Engel in eighth place as far as chip stacks are concerned with 1.8 million in chips. Any comments?
Ari Engel has how many chips?
1.8 million.
Wow, go Ari.
Right on.
Love to see him go.
Right on. All right, event number 98, the closer, $1,500 buy-in, 1 million in the prize pool, and there are 361 left. I don't know why I don't trust that number, but that's what was on the website. Our chip leader is Martin, and I'm going to spell it Strushdm, and he has 2 million in chips. And our second place chip stack is Gel, and I believe it's NAM, NAIM, has 1.6 million in chips. Some notables still in that tournament are John Racenier with 1.2 million, Daniel Coleman with 750,000, Ashley Tran with 215K. Any comments?
Okay, start trying to get back over here. No, we're good, Sherry.
All
Keep
right.
going.
Wolfie, I don't know what's going on. You keep losing the speaker. I don't know if it's the internet is acting crazy. And ASG, please feel free to join us. I know you're trying to get up here when I was in the middle of all that online stuff, so feel free to join us. Around town winners at the Win, Eric Waslenko took down the daily $1,100 tournament for 43K on July the 15th. Scotty Contreras took home 17K for winning the $600 turbo. Over at Resorts World, Timothy Cobb was Saturday's winner of the $200 nightcap for $2,410, and Derek Stark took home $4,334 for winning the $200 Summer Series event on Saturday. So congrats to those winners around town. Did you see the tweet that Bad Beat Jules put up? And I'm going to read it. Give me a second to pull it up. Okay, Bad Beat Jules says, "This is insane. 25K horse event is three-handed. All the players agree to take a 25-minute break in lieu of a dinner break. Lau was not back in time, so the floor ruled to make it in 1 hour. What the fuck?" And tagging WSOP Poker News and Poker Org. And Big Honey retweeted and said, "That's absurd. Would never fly if I was at that final table." So what do you think about that? If the players all agree on to shorten the dinner break, one is late coming back and the TD takes it upon themselves to change that agreement. What do you think of that, Brian?
I mean, the TD can do whatever they want, and a lot of times they're going to view it kind of like they do, protecting somebody's hand maybe. But the problem is, if that's not standardized, like enforced in a standard way, like let's say, it's Negranu, right? And now they're like, hey, Daniel's not back, but then like I come back and don't do it the same. So that's my biggest problem with it, you know.
Right.
Uh, but I can see
What if,
them kind
go
of
ahead.
viewing it like let's protect this person's hand. Maybe they didn't hear, or I don't
Right.
know, you know.
What if they started it, say if it was supposed to be a 25-minute break and they started it 5 minutes earlier?
No, they can't do that for sure. What do you mean? Everybody left and they said it was going to be 25 minutes, and four guys come back and they decide to start.
Brian?
Right. 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, no, they obviously can't do that.
No, look, I know they can't. I'm just being the devil's advocate here. Wolfie, we
Friday?
cannot understand a thing you're saying, my friend. You are,
Yeah, you've gone into Matrix now as well, Sherry.
uh-oh.
You lost.
You're all right now.
Go ahead, Wolfie. Try it again. Wolfie, go ahead. Try it again, bud. All right. Well, he's working on that. I'm going to let everybody know that ASG put the big blind counts into the chat, and I'm going to put it up in the Jumbotron for those that are interested. It is there for you. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting that they were upset about that. I think that if it happened to any of us, we would appreciate that TD doing that for us, right? As long as it's not, like Brian said, favoritism. Oh, he's a big name, so we have to do it for them, but we're not doing it for Joe Schmo. Of course, we would never want that to be happening. So definitely agree with that. So I am going to finish reading these online event winners because I think they should be paid homage for their wins. So we don't have very many left. Event number 15 was the $1,500 deep stack. I'm sorry, $500 deep stack, 1 million. Prize pool, 2,435 entries. Tony Dunst won a bracelet and 134K. Leo Lombardozzi took home second and 96,000. Event number 16 was the 777 Lucky 7 tournament. There was 1.8 million in the prize pool, 1,694 entries. Millard Hale won it, and 207K. Jeffrey Hope came in second for 148,000. Event number 17 was the $555 PLO mystery bounty. There was 985K in the prize pool, 1,770 entries. Hyman took home first, 95K. Steven Sola took home a second, and 69,000. Event number 18 was a $600 deep stack, 781,000 in the prize pool, 1,448 entries. David Prosick, Brittany's guy, took home the gold and 107,000. Tai Young Wong came in second for 78K. Event number 19 online was the $1,000 mystery bounty. 1.7 million in the prize pool. 1,963 entries. Daniel Chang. Oh my goodness. Let me just start that again. Daniel Chan took home the gold and 165,000. Jesse Yagnuma took home second and 119,000. Event number 20 was the $400 Colossus, 1.2 million in the prize pool, 1,544 entries. Johann is it Butrop Schultz Peterson? That's all of his names that were on the website. I was a little surprised. Took home the gold and 149K. Jonathan Duckler took home 106K for a second place finish. Event number 21 was the 1K 6 Max. 946 in the prize pool, 1,052 entries. Mike Watson took home 138,000. Michael McNeil took second and 101K. Event number 22 online was the 1K No Limit. 950,000 in the prize pool, 1,059 entries. Christopher Moon took home first and 139K. Joe I think it's Kuther, took home second and $101,000. So I'm going to just stop there and we will finish the rest of those out tomorrow. That's a little update on who has been winning online. So thank you. Brian, anything you'd like to bring up? Brian? Uh-oh, I think we lost him. Donna, are you there?
Yes, Mia.
All right, very good. Over at the Win today is the casino employees 1B $500 buy-in, 100K guarantee, starts at noon today at the Win, and that's going to be their last tournament. So that's flight B actually, or 1B of that casino employees tournament. Over at the Venetian today at 11:10 is going to be their $1,600 no limit mystery bounty day 1C, $1,000,000 guarantee, $1,600 buy-in. And that's what's going on at the Venetian. They still have a few more days left in their series, which goes through, let me pull it up, through the 31st of July. So that's where we're at with the tournaments and what's going on around town. Hey, Fats, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine. Sherry, how are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm glad we had a nice chat yesterday.
Yep, all is well.
I like it. I like it. What do you got going today? Anything?
Nah, just playing a little bit online. This is like true vacation days for me right now because it's the All-Star break, so there's not even any baseball to bet till Friday.
Oh, so you get the day off.
Yeah, well, I made the most of it. I had a dentist appointment Monday and Tuesday, and I'm getting some other stuff done too. So and then getting ready for Bet Bash.
Awesome. That sounds exciting. Are all the plans coming together?
I hope so. I still have to get something worked out with my room because I just bought my plane ticket, so I have to get my room extended on either side of what I already have booked.
Gotcha. Is Ash Kardash going to be able to be involved?
No, that never went through.
Okay. I know she had to check her schedule and was trying to.
She didn't get back to me for a while, and by the time she got back to me, they were already under pressure and they had to get those spots filled. And so I let her know sorry that we couldn't do it. I didn't even know if she was still interested in it, but I told her that we were filled, and it was disappointing. It's a shame because I thought she would have really fit in good with that crowd playing with her.
Oh, of course. Yeah, for sure. But, like she alluded to that night, she had a lot going on and didn't know if she was going to be able to fit it in or not. So, but you know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if not, it's okay.
Yeah, and next year I'm going to Bet Bash Fats and I'm going to VIP party.
Awesome.
I may end up being one of the bounties too.
Oh, I love that. Why not? You should be. You're a seasoned poker player.
I said okay. I said that'll get people targeting me with weaker hands. So
I love that. That's awesome. So what Fats is referring to at the Bet Bash, one of their activities is a poker tournament. And of course, they're sports bettors and some of them do play poker. My guess is, what do you think the percentage is of the attendance, attendees? What do you think your percentage is of players of poker in that group?
well, let's see. I think the number of attendees at the entire event is probably in the somewhere between 600 and 800, and I would say at least 1 in 6 is a poker player, and there's only 100 spots available. 100 spots available for the tournament, so I would say there's enough poker players that'll have interest.
Nice. And of course, there'll be some novice that'll want to dip their toes into the poker world, which, that's how we keep the system
Yeah,
going, right?
there were
The
some other. I think
ecosystem.
I forget. There's other. There'll be other bounty. I assume he wants to have at least one bounty person at each table.
Right. That's typically how they do it.
So I don't know who the others that he's gotten are, but
Well, that sounds fun. You want to give us? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll update you when after the tournament. I'll come in, find somebody on a space somewhere, and say what happened.
Well, tell us the dates and what people do if they want to come to the Bet Bash. What's the process?
Well, the tournament. I know we're playing at the Golden Nugget, and they were the ones who we contracted to run the tournament for us. And I would assume, I think the tournament's going to be run on that Tuesday, the 6th or the 5th, whatever that Tuesday is. 6th through the 9th, so 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday the 6th.
It's
I
6th,
believe
right?
Tuesday it's either Monday or Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday the 6th, and it'll be like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Gold Nugget. And I would assume that you don't have to be a member of Bet Bash to be in the room on the rail to watch it.
Okay, so tell us the dates of Bet Bash.
Bet Bash is officially August 6th through August 9th. But on the 6th, the registration check-in is like in the evening with a cocktail party, but
Right.
there's two like pre-Bet Bash events that day. There's a golf tournament in the morning at Billy Walters Valley High Golf Club, and then
Okay.
after that is the poker tournament. And
Okay.
most people are in
And
one or the other.
if somebody wanted to attend Bet Bash, what do they have to do to make that happen?
Go to betbash.co, and that'll tell you what's available still, and then the price and whatever there is. I'm not sure if there was something. I think if you want to be in the VIP party at the end after the Sports Gambling Hall of Fame banquet, I think the only way to get one of those tickets now is if you have to either enter the golf or the poker tournament, because if that package includes the VIP party at the end. Other than that, it may
Gotcha.
be sold out because that legacy club is very limited in space. So with
Right.
we have
Right.
800 people there, and their capacity might be maybe 400 up there. And then you throw in
Right.
50 atmosphere models, you're down to 350. You got actual like board members and inductees, and so that's probably takes up another, and presenters that could take up another 50. So you're down to like really only
Right.
200 or 300 tickets, 200 tickets.
Right. Okay, so let's just review for our listeners. So during that time frame of Bet Bash, there's going to be an induction to the Sports Betting Hall of Fame is one of the functions. There's going to be a golf outing. There's going to be a poker tournament. There's going to be a reception when you register. There's going to be a party after the induction ceremony. And I know you guys do breakout groups. Can you tell us about the breakout groups?
Yeah. Now, so what you just described is the all the very beginning, the very first day, and then the banquet and the induction ceremony and the VIP party is all at the end of the last day. So everything that happens on Wednesday and Thursday was we haven't mentioned yet, and that is there's going to be there's a schedule of about 30 lectures or conferences or
Breakout sessions.
seminars,
Right.
and they're grouped in 6 groups of, I think, 5. So they're an hour apart. So you have to pick your schedule, which one of each group of 5 you want to attend. And there's varying topics on all of them, anywhere from gambling and taxes to college football handicapping to contest strategies to
My feelings are kind of hurt that I haven't been invited to speak about how to eat a peach properly.
that's that might be able to be arranged, but you're going to have to bring peaches for everybody.
If you pay me to haul them, I'd have to have a refrigerator truck for that haul.
So, and then the other events that we still have, as in addition to the seminars, we have a thing called speed networking, and it's kind of like speed dating, works on the same principle. And you fill out a questionnaire as to what sports topics or sports things you're interested in, whether it's you want to meet other people that are betting or other people that are handicapping or other people that are maybe in the news media of sports or that are in the tout business or whatever it might be. There's a whole list of things. It might be just football or just hockey or just golf. Anyway, you fill that out, and then we have like 15 meetings, like 15 5-minute meetings, and you have a 5-minute meeting scheduled, and then there's 2-minute break, and then you go to your next meeting. And so we do that to network and meet people that you may actually work with or talk with the rest of the week at the various events, and then so there's that. There's the seminars. Then there's there's also I think on Friday there's 4 panel discussions early in the day before the banquet, and they cover various topics and have maybe a panel of 4 or 5 people speaking out to the group on different topics. And then there's on Thursday night, I believe, is the Hall of Fame preseason first NFL game. So there'll be a watch party at Cirque on the 3rd floor bar area. We'll have it all cordoned off with food and stuff for to watch the game. And there will also be a second watch party at the stadium swim. So you could either go indoors or go out by the pool and for that party, and that's all catered and food and stuff. And every night there is an open bar every night of the week. So some point Wednesday there's an open bar also.
Very good. Those are all the details, folks, of the Bet Bash event taking place the first week of August. And of course, Fats is always around in the spaces. He can answer your questions. So feel free to reach out to him.
And for if you just throw in the fact that the open bars and the watch party and the banquet and everything like that, the value of that, you almost get your money's worth for Bet Bash just for all those events. And anything else, it only takes, if you're really in the business or you're trying to learn something to maybe make some money in the business, it only takes one person to meet that could make what you paid to get to go to it like nothing in comparison.
Right. Make it worth your while.
I mean, last year the golden goose I came out of there with was this weather guy that I ended up hooking up with. So
can I just say, that sounds amazing for the money. I mean, a lot of people might think that it's really, really expensive, but when you've broken it down like you have, it's such amazing value because you can't put a monetary thing on the things that you will be getting from it.
Yeah.
Let's face it, the alcohol consumption alone will pay for some people's ticket.
Yeah, the connections,
Oh, God, yeah.
The connections you make are generally, I mean, they could be for life. You keep them from year to year if they work out, and so that's like just another potentially a steady source of income going forward. You could come up with, or you can meet somebody and maybe find, trying to get into the business, you might be able to work for somebody or there's all different types of opportunities that are available if you're interested in the sports betting.
Right on. All right, we have a question in the chat from Bathwater for Buy-ins. Can Ash Kardashian attend the Bet Bash without a ticket? Is the question.
I mean, as far as any of the actual events of Bet Bash, they're reserved for the people who paid for tickets, for the seminars and stuff like that. I mean, if she wanted to come out and just where the poker tournament is, that'll be in a public venue. So, I mean, that'll be wide open to the public. And if you're, just hanging out, if you go up to the Legacy Club any night of the week, that's not where the open bar is except for the final party. But every night of the week, after all events for the day are done and all the whatever cocktail parties we have, that's where Bet Bash people congregate at the end of the night. And you'll find most of us up there hanging out in the Legacy Club. And that's open to the public. So,
and let's face it, last year there was Living Proof in Spaces, as to how good the alcohol was at the Bet Bash event. So AP proved that night after night. So anyway, uh, I'm telling the truth. How you doing, Isaac?
Doing good. Doing good. Hope y'all are
Just
having a good morning.
We are. We've missed you, Isaac. Tell us about what you've been doing in Vegas this last week, bud.
Oh man. Yeah, family arrived after the first weekend, so after that it's just pretty much hang out with the fam and just get in whatever games we could. At the end of the day, we ended up spending so much of our time at South Point. Like we really, really love South Point.
We love South Point. I'm telling you, I'm a big South Point person. The only thing that keeps me from staying there during the WSOP is they don't have a shuttle to the strip anymore. If they would put the shuttle back to the strip, I would stay nowhere else but there.
That's a good point you make. I think that right there probably would be a kicker for me next time. Although I will say having the B&B was great because we got to like relax and get away from all of it. So if we really didn't want to have to deal with any strip anything, it was really chill. And the area we were staying in is pretty new, but had like anything and everything you wanted around you.
Nice.
So it was really cool. And then, Joe made it a great experience too, because, he'll pick us up, take us here, take us there. If some of us were separated, some of us were on the strip, some of us were at South Point. It
So,
all ended
what
up working
tournaments
out.
did you play at South Point? Did you play like the or the 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock or
We did I think I did the 12 o'clock, and that's the one that I ended up getting to the final table and we chopped.
nice?
So that was that. And then aside from that, we played the 6 p.m. a few times.
Right?
And then we played the 10 p.m. a couple times. The way we did it was like we would show up and, either play the casino games. Like I played three-card poker for the first time in my life, and that was cool. Made a little bit of money playing that. Then we played the progressive hold'em, which I've only
Right?
played in mobile form before, and played it for the first time. And my first hand, I get quad queens, so that was lit.
Dang!
Yeah, that was lit. So
wow.
yeah, that was super lit. So from there, I made money from the three-card poker, and then I went to the cash room and probably paid for like an hour and was able to make like another 150, and then we played the 6 o'clock. And unfortunately, in the 6 o'clock, that went nowhere. But up to that point, we made a good run. What was that? I think that was last Thursday or Friday. Yeah, because we left on Saturday. We left on Saturday. I was gonna stay another couple days at the Orleans, but I was already feeling it. Like I think we played just about every day we were there. I think maybe I took like one day off, maybe 2 days. But yeah, I mean, we were going as hard as we could. Reaper made a real deep run in the $600 Ultra Stack, the WSOP. So we
Nice.
were cheering him on. I made some decent runs, but I didn't get into the money, which really had me tilting. The Win Summer Classic was great. I love playing at the Win, but yeah, that was a tough one. The first day that I went, it was what, maybe like a little under 600 entrants, and I made it to like 90th, which had
Nice.
me so pissed because I was like 20 or 21 away from the money in day two. But yeah, I got short stacked at the end, and once those blinds wins up, it was a wrap. So I go back the next day, right? And I'm like, oh, I was just like, I'm gonna get farther. Well, I got a little bit farther, but the field day two was like 1,200 because everybody was busting out of the main and
Right?
coming over tilted. Oh man, that was a tough day. That day, I made
Ooh.
it to just about the same position. I made it to like 150th or 40th, and in the money would have been like 110 or something like that. Yeah, but hey, like I said, the win makes it so like comforting to be there and play there that you kind of don't get too like furious. But after that, I played blackjack, and I played a form of blackjack I've never played, like switch blackjack. And
I've
in
never even heard of that.
Yo, listen, this is
Nope.
crazy. You get two different hands, right? You make two separate bets. You get two different hands, and you can switch the second card dealt.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that was. honestly, that was amazing because that I was able to turn like 200 into like 850 after like I don't know, maybe like an hour of being there or so. I think we ran through like three shoes of cards. But yo, like very interesting form of blackjack. Like I kind of wanted to play it a little more, but I was like, okay, if I got this much money out of this right now, I could probably lose all of this in one hand or two. So I just walked away after that, so I could say, hey, at least we were profitable
I
on
know
that
that's
second day.
right. Good for
But
you.
yeah,
So are you back home now?
oh yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I've been recovering. We're all pretty much back. Um, Max back in New York, Reeps back in Kentucky,
Well, and
and
congratulations, Reed.
yeah, hell yeah, Reep was killing it. He actually, what I think I think he cashed probably like four times at South Point, four maybe, yeah, four times maybe five times, and
Three.
then he cashed at the WSOP event. So that was awesome to see him make
Uh,
that run.
I
And
cashed 7 tournaments total.
yeah, there you go, there you
good
go,
for
Congrats,
you.
That's
Reaper.
included in the
Let's
WSOP.
fucking go.
there you go.
Congrats, Reaper. That's awesome. Love it.
Oh, it was fun, and that was my first WSOP. Um,
I
my
love that
first in
so
real
much.
life poker tournament was just this past May. So to go and do all that, man, it was a blast. Not only
Oh,
meeting everybody I got to, missed your thing by a day.
I know I hate it, but we're going to do other ones. So hopefully,
I'm coming back.
yeah,
There's
hopefully
no
you'll make
doubt.
the
Like
next one.
You know,
this,
we almost tried to organize something at South Point. I think it was last Monday, but it was a little last minute. I think that's something we definitely want to look forward to for the next one is maybe do Sahara and do South Point Sherry. I don't know. You know,
Well,
we'll talk it through as time comes.
I
But I
have my sights set on something else, but it's
do
a
you
lot
now?
easier to. It's a lot easier to do it in December because there's not as many series going on. We were very lucky to get Sahara when we did because all the places I reached out to, they all had series, and they're like, Sherry, we just can't spare any tables or dealers. So it's different in December, for sure.
Funny you say that because I'm going back in December for the WPT thing at the Win. For sure, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be there. And
Yeah, I'm not
actually,
working on that yet, but it is something on my to-do list here in a month or two. So, and that one will have a date picked out a lot earlier than this last date.
that'll be hella cool. That'll
So
be hella. I
we're
can't
really
wait to hear. I
excited.
look forward to that for sure. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go back first week of August too. I think I'm gonna be there the what is it? I was just looking at my calendar. I think I'm gonna be there for the fourth, fifth, and sixth. So hopefully I
Nice.
can run into Fats.
I love that. That'll
DM
be
me, buddy.
amazing. All
Yeah,
right, I'm going to let Fats go and then Stephanie. Go ahead, Fats.
Yeah, there's one other thing, two things real quick about that Switch blackjack game. I played that too, and that is fun. But if you're winning early, get out because I'm pretty sure none of those carnival games there's really an edge to them when they give you all those options. But it's
There is
definitely
no edge.
fun.
You're right.
It's
There's
definitely
no edge at
fun.
all.
It's fun right away, but if you're get ahead, get out. And the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to give a quick shout out to Blue, who took the $1 that she needed for ACR that I sent her and cashed the tournament that she wanted to use it to play with. And so that advanced her into a day two. And
Go, Blue, go.
I want to also tell Blue, do not sweat that $1 because about a month and a half ago, Avi was having trouble with his ACR player to player transfers. So we were in a space and he said, "Hey, Fats, I just sent you $1 on ACR. Can you see if you got it? Because I've been having trouble with my ACR transfers player to player." And I looked and the $1 was there. And I said, "Yep, it's working, Avi." And then Avi wanted me to send it back, and I told him absolutely not. So,
Oh, so you got a
so,
lucky
so, so I've
Avi
had
dollar.
that extra $1 in my account forever. So now I passed it on. I paid it forward, and Blue Blue made good use of it.
Way to go, Blue. I love that so much. Go ahead, Stephanie. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, Sherry. Good morning, everyone. Sherry, so WSOP shared a little while ago, just a reminder that tomorrow at noon is the deadline to collect any payments or withdraw from the WSOP tournament account. I just wanted to mention that to you in case you want to put that out there.
Yeah, that's
I know
actually,
Bobby
yeah,
had it.
I don't, I've actually been saying that every morning for probably about a week now, that if you have unclaimed money at the WSOP, you have to collect it by noon tomorrow, or you're going to have to make an appointment via WSOP FAQ at Caesars.com. And those appointments are only going to be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So thank you, Steph.
Yes, ma'am.
Good reminders.
Where's Brian? I want to give him his kudos.
I don't know. He dropped off. He said he was going to go home today, so he may dropped off to run to the airport.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Is Brian playing in something this week?
He finished the Lucky Sevens tournament yesterday, and he thought he was going to play today, but he changed his mind when he woke up and said he was going to go home.
Smart man. Smart man.
So he's done so great this summer. He's cashed 5 WSOP tournaments. I went over that this a little bit ago. So kudos to him.
Yeah, but he dunkied out of the main event.
Stop yourself. Just stop yourself.
We have a saying in the gambling world that you're only as good as your last bet. So,
well, you know, he did screw up in the tag team event and didn't take his own advice, but we're going to have to let him off the hook on that one as well.
But
all he can do is his best.
It's all any of us can do, right? I mean,
exactly.
I did one. What was it last? I'm trying to remember what day it was. Whenever the $1,000 PLO was, I decided to give it a chance because I've never tried a PLO tournament. So I tried that, right?
Right.
And I had this one dude. I'm trying to remember his name. I think it was Greg Renner or Eric Renner.
Oh, Greg Raymer.
No. Greg, funny enough, Greg Raymer, I ran into at the Orleans. But before that, at the WSOP, was this Eric Linder? Something
Eric
like that.
Lendgren. No, is it Eric Lendgren?
Yes, him.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And had him to my right when I entered the PLO. And it was cool. I mean, I think I had like one bad hand against him, but then he busted out. He seemed like kind of anxious. And then when he left, the dealer and the whole table was like, oh, yeah, I heard Negreanu's paying for his entries and this, that, and the other. And I was like, huh? So that was that, right? And then I get moved to another table. And sure enough, who do I go heads up with? It's Josh Area. And so I go up against Josh Area. Yeah, and I get fucking cracked, right? And I'm like, do I rebuy into this shit? Do I not? No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's the first time I've ever tried PLO. And I think at the same time, I was like, I looked at dude and I was like, you're dude from Game of Gold, huh? And I think I was too damn distracted on that to pay attention much more than that. But yeah, I busted out of that, went over to the Orleans and played their tournament that day, which had like, talk about an exhausting structure. Like the levels are like what? I think they're 30 minutes before lunch, and then after dinner, they go like 40 or 50 minutes, right? And yeah, right. Who do I have to my right? Greg Raymer.
Yeah, you're having all kinds of crazy luck.
Yeah, crazy luck indeed. And then he was telling me about some seminars that he's doing or something like that. And all I could keep thinking was like, you were the guy with the snake eyes glasses. That's all I could keep thinking. But yeah, I made it like after dinner and then got out of that one. And then I was like, it's too damn late for me to even think about rebuying. So I chilled out for like a day after that with the fam. And yeah, and just kept playing South Point. South Point just seemed too damn attractive. Because I like how the cash tables move there.
Yep.
Like super cool.
They just
And
offer a lot, and it's just such a great atmosphere.
it
And
really
they,
is. It really is.
they have lots of tables and lots of dealers. And I don't think I've ever waited more than like 10 minutes for a table,
Yeah,
for a
you're right
seat.
about that. You're super right about that because I think every time that I signed up, I wasn't wait. I would wait right there at the slots right outside the room, and it would never be more than like 10 minutes,
Right.
maybe. On one day I went where they were super full. I think it took like 15, and it was still fine. It was still fine. Like just a great time there. Great time there.
Right
I
on.
wanted to play at Resorts World, but I just could never get myself to that side of the strip. And after playing at the Encore, you know, sometimes I was like maybe two of the times I was like, maybe I'll go to Resorts World. Ended up at either the Orleans or South Point.
I
I
have
like the
not
local
been to
spots. I like the
Resorts.
local spots. What can I say?
Although I've heard a lot about Resorts World, I still haven't gotten over there. And I really wanted to this past trip, but I was so busy. It was just crazy. Like nothing, and this was part of me coming to grips with the fact that I have to stay 2 weeks or nothing when I go to the WSOP because there's just so much I want to do, and I don't want to, be cramming it into 5 days.
I hear
So,
that. I hear that. That's tough. Like even with 2 weeks, I was still like, damn, there's a whole lot I didn't get to do I wanted to do.
right. No, it's crazy.
Yeah, because there's people I wanted to link up with or, have a drink with or whatnot, all of that. I mean, one night when we were actually waiting for Reap to get out of the tournament, I think it was his first night at the Horseshoe, I got to link up with this guy, buddy of mine, B52 Bomber, who runs the Poker Go NFT.
Right.
And we actually had some drinks, another couple friends of ours, and we walked over to not South Point. See, I'm so obsessed with South Point. I'm about to say South Point again. No, we walked over to Ellis Island and we had a late night dinner. Yo, that's so plus EV. I gotta tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, another place that we love, South Point and Ellis Island.
Yeah, Ellis Island is just so awesome. So we went hella late, had an awesome dinner, and then while we're there, the little karaoke room inside of Ellis Island, man, they were
Hell yeah.
they were booming. We were so close to walking over, but I'm like, nah, it's late, and thank goodness, right when we were finishing the meal, Reaper was like, I'm out. And so we're like, cool, let's walk back. And sure enough, we did that. And man, was I tired after all of that because we drank. I think that's the night I drank the most. I had
Well,
probably like four double whiskeys, and my God, why can't Horseshoe learn how to make a goddamn old fashioned? I was like, okay, I'm gonna try another bar in here. Maybe they do it better. No, no. They literally put maraschino juice and
oh,
orange juice in the goddamn old fashioned. When I got it too, I was like,
oh,
no. It was
that
kind of
sounds
like that.
terrible.
It is just horrible. Like, but I drank it and I figured, you know what? This is just the last time I ever order an old fashioned at the Horseshoe. Like just last time. I did this by the way, to test this, I did this at Win because Win had been like just killing it for me in terms of the drinks that you can get. I was having orange.
Oh, he must be getting a phone call.
Yeah, when you go to Ellis Island, you'll always find is it karaoke park. We don't go casino park, we're always in karaoke park. So yeah.
Yeah, the karaoke bar. I think next time we're gonna do it as a group. If we do it as a group, I might, I might have to dust off the old performance shoes.
What
You
is
know,
your genre?
Do
What's
it.
your genre? What do you like to sing?
I'll sing anything.
I love it.
I've been told that I'm the songbird of my generation, so
I love it. So fun.
just play. But nah, I definitely want to give that a shot.
I love it.
Just to have us act like fools, because we sure did try to do the most in terms of like having fun as a group out there. I mean, shit. I even went to Giada's horrible
I know you were
restaurant.
saying. I know you were saying,
The
and
scars
I
run
hate
deep.
that.
I'm sorry, Sherry. The scars run deep.
Yeah, I hate that for you because, the one thing you really want to enjoy are some of these, fantastic restaurants. And the one piece of advice I can give people going to Vegas is stay away from any restaurant that has a well-known chef's name tied to it, because most of them, not all of them, but most of them are just like a cattle, how do you say it? Like they just are getting people in and out quickly, and there's not that high end service that you think it's going to be. So just buyer beware on that one.
Yeah, you know who was better than Giada's? Steak and Shake at South Point, yo.
So sad. So sad.
Steak and Shake at South Point was miles beyond that. And even the buffet at South Point was so fire. We went on prime rib night,
Nice.
and man, we did work. We went like 8 deep. Um, we left there just annihilated. I had meat sweats. It was great. It was great.
It doesn't pay for me to go to buffets. I just don't eat enough, but I will go if my group wants to go. Just because it can't always be my choice, right? But I've heard great things about their buffet. I've not had the pleasure. I
That's the
love
most
cafe.
legacy buffet I've had since before COVID. I will say that.
Oh, I am a big Cafe Corona fan at South Point. Like that is my jam restaurant right there. So Um, you have to really twist my arm if I'm at South Point to go anywhere else but that cafe.
Have
But
you ever been to Michael's Steakhouse at South Point?
no, but I've heard good things about it.
So did I. I got to some friends of ours went while we were playing, and then when we were at Steak and Shake, they came over and they had leftovers, and we got to try some stuff. And I was like,
Nice.
"Yo, this is not bad at all." Like, I was impressed. I was impressed, to say the
Very
least.
cool. Go ahead, Reaper.
Yeah, here's the thing, though, that we learned while we were there. If you're playing progressive poker, or I guess any of the card tables, and you're sitting there for a little while, whew, you request 2 buffets, and they comp them.
Oh,
They
good to
don't tell
know.
you about it. You got to ask for them.
Right. Not many casinos do that anymore. I used to be able to do that at Harris Cherokee. If I sat down in the pit and played like Mississippi Stud. I was on a Mississippi Stud kick for a while because in the first 5 days I played it, I won 14,000. So why wouldn't I be? But you know, I would just call the pit boss over and say, "Hey, can I have some food comps?" And he'd look at my time and go, hell yeah," and give me $100 or $200 in food comps that I could spend anywhere on property. They don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, like what the hell is up with that with some of these places, right? Like it seems like they want you to spend about a half a million just to give you like
Well,
a
and
sandwich.
they're using COVID as their excuse, right? So pre-COVID, they were doing all this for you. COVID came around, and now, oh, we don't do it anymore. They just got themselves off the hook with COVID. But anyway, I'm going to be reevaluating where I spend my dollars for next year. Trust me when I say it.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that 100%. I think that that's something that we definitely learned this season is just yeah, some of it just isn't worth it. Like honestly, I I would never eat at Horseshoe again, even if I'm playing WSOP. I'll walk my happy ass over to Ellis Island and grab something and come back with it rather than like
Yeah,
spend
and
whatever the hell.
it's
Yeah.
such a shame because they could do it really. They could do so much profit if somebody would take the initiative on that property or in Paris. But the problem is you have the food service unions that are running those restaurants inside those two hotels, and so they think they're doing enough by just having those restaurants. But what they don't realize is if they really opened an amazing WSOP cafe, they would make fucking bank.
Yeah, they would. Instead, they run it like a high school cafeteria, which really sucks.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because you know All American Dave used to have that food truck that pumped out lots of great food at the Rio, and they didn't replace them. And it's I heard that next year there may be some new stuff, but we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna be skeptical.
we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Matt, welcome. Matt, can you hear me?
Whoa, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Sorry about that. Hello, morning, evening, wherever you are. Hope you're all keeping well.
How are you, Matt?
I'm very good, thanks. Yeah, sorry I haven't been on as much. It's because I started a job a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just trying to find my bearings, and I'm a little bit shattered. So bear with me if I sound a bit off it.
Well, congratulations on the new job.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm working. Obviously, I won't say the company because this is a totally different place, but I'm working for a well-known, how do I put it, satellite company.
Very good. Go ahead, Donna. Were you going to say something?
No, just congratulations, Matt.
Oh, thanks, Donna. Appreciate that. It took me a little while to find this job, but pleased to say I'm settling in nicely to it. But yeah, as I said, they're a well-known company. They're owned by a company that you have over there called NBC.
Oh, nice. Do you want to tell us what you're going to do for them, or and it's okay if you don't. I get it. But you want to tell us or what?
Yeah, of course. All it is I'm going to be working in the customer service department, so helping people with, if they have any tech issues or if they need any support in upgrading their, TV packages, or just general stuff, really.
Well, good for you, Matt. Congratulations on that. I hope it, I hope it's everything you want it to be, bud.
Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. I do appreciate that, and I've been following the poker best I can as well. It's been very very interesting. I think it's been a very good tournament.
It really has. Lots of great characters to follow.
Oh, definitely, absolutely. Sherry, did you get my my message about the? Am I allowed to mention another tournament that I'm interested in?
Hold on. Let me look at your message.
It was to do with the big game on tour.
Matt, all I will say is you need thick skin for this, love. Because I know exactly what you're doing. You need extremely thick skin.
Thanks, Donna.
Matt, let's see. Go ahead, dude. Talk about it.
No, I'm just gonna say the first series I watched with Stapes. You know Stapes, who we had on a while ago on your show. We had a good chapter.
Right.
And it's all it is basically is just the celebrities, and it's a mixture of celebrities and poker professionals. And Phil Hellmuth and Jonathan Tilley were on there. You might have seen the video, and they were absolutely fantastic. And apparently, rumor has it, I think it's either later this month or next month. There's going to be another series coming.
Nice. We will keep our fingers crossed.
And I promise, if I hear anything, I will let you know.
Yeah, we would love that lowdown for sure. As soon as you find out, let us know, and we will help spread the word.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do appreciate that. No problem at all.
Absolutely.
And I was thinking we could get Stapes back on as well to have a little talk about it, maybe.
Wait, say that again, Matt.
I was just saying we could get Joe Stapleton back on to talk all about it.
Absolutely.
That would be good fun. So how things been going in the poker tournament? So say I've missed a couple. Do we have any updates?
The main event is down to 3 players, and I'm sure they're going to be getting underway here soon. I don't remember what time they start today. Do you know, Stephanie?
Not off the top of my head.
I don't either. So they're down to 3 players, and so they will restart again today, and we're not sure of what time. So that's going to be where most of the attention is drawn to today, for sure.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Wish him the very best of luck, and I shall be tuning in. I believe, Sherry, can we watch it on YouTube over here? Because I know it's not televised as much in
Okay,
this
so
country.
they were doing an hour of coverage before going to Poker Go, which is behind the paywall. I don't know if they're going to do that today or not. You can maybe go on to the Poker Go website or Twitter account and see if they've posted anything about it. But they do have a paywall if it's only on their YouTube channel.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Donna.
Sorry, it sounded as though you're in Matrix then. Sorry, I'm eating a bacon and egg sandwich, so I'll mute.
Thank you. Hey, Sandy. Joy, how are you? Hello, Sandy. Sandy, are you there? Oh, Bathwater for Buy-In says that the WSOP main event is at 2 p.m. today. So thank you, Bathwater for Buy-Ins.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Hey, Sandy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I usually don't talk. I pressed the wrong button. I was searching on Tubes for Only Friends. I listen to it every morning. I want to say thank you for all the updates. I believe tomorrow's your last day.
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
enjoyed them thoroughly, and I appreciate them.
Well, thank you, Sandy, for the kind words, and thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Donna got here Sunday.
Hi there, Donna.
She's going down. She'll be back in a minute, Sandy.
Okay, just lovely to hear you all. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us, and I appreciate those kind words. You're always welcome here, as you know. Stephanie, what are you doing today?
I'm actually on my way to go pick up some furniture. I have some like old pieces that my sister had in her old apartment, and I need to go get them out of storage because my sister doesn't want to pay for that storage unit anymore. So,
Oh, you got a good project today.
should be fun. And then I'm flying out tomorrow morning to Nashville, so I'm excited to watch the main event today and kind of put a bookend on my WSOP time since I'm going to be in work mode the next 10 days.
What do you do for a living, Steph?
I'm a director for a law firm, so I oversee about 150 employees that work as case managers in mass torts. They're kind of similar to class action lawsuits. But yeah, so we handle tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of active cases at any given time. And there's a conference that I go to twice a year that gives a lot of updates as to where we're at in these litigations.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that's what I do.
Have you been to Nashville before?
No. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I hear.
it's so fun. Oh,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be there for?
I will be there from tomorrow until the 24th.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh, I would highly recommend trying to see like if there's any shows going on at the Ryman Theater and try to go there for a concert. Honestly, because the history of that theater is just worth it. Of course, the Grand Ole Opry, if there's not a show going on, even if you could just go take a tour, it's worth just taking the tour. So, and of course, barbecue. Who can't, you got to have barbecue in Nashville.
No, that sounds amazing. I'm actually flying in a few days early. The conference actually starts on the 20th. It like goes through the weekend and then into next week. But my best friend, she does some work for a nonprofit, so we're gonna meet up a few days early, and I'm gonna help her with that. But definitely, we're gonna have some girl time and need some activities to do.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'll
definitely.
keep that in mind.
So much to do, and I don't know if you know it or not. Oh, okay, first, before I get into that other thing, of course, there's the Country Music Hall of Fame is also a fun tour to do. But I will also let you know, in case you don't, that the bars that host bands in Nashville, the bands start depending on the day of the week, but most days of the week, the bands start at like 11 or 12 in the morning, early afternoon, and then they switch out bands to new bands every couple of hours. So you can actually go to a restaurant slash bar and stay there for 6 or 8 hours and see two or three different bands. So it's quite a unique experience in the way that they rotate these musicians out to give them a chance on a stage. So um, definitely a fun place to go.
Yeah, I'm excited. I actually get the company advance and everything, so um, I have a little bit of play money to go and have some fun. So should be a good time.
Sounds awesome. Good luck and safe travels, and I'll look forward to hearing about it.
Yes, ma'am, and thank you. And if I haven't said it in a while, I don't know if anybody else has told you, but Sherry, thank you for doing these daily spaces. They've been very informative and fun.
I appreciate your kind words, and I appreciate you joining me and Brian and Donna and all the rest of the space cadets that have been in here all summer long. Um, as you know, it's just something I enjoy doing. So appreciate those kind words. And I
Yeah,
also go ahead, Donna.
sorry, I'm joking.
Don't.
Yeah, I ain't dying yet. You're fucking not getting rid of me yet. I've got too many to fucking torment.
We got too much shit to do. There's no time for dying.
Exactly. I just wanted to say, Shara, I have been looking online to try and get you some fucking flowers to send you over there for everything that you've done, for everything that you fucking put into this shit, for keeping me up fucking straight and narrow and just being there as a fucking friend. I can't send them over there right now, but my darling, when I see you, I'm going to have something special for you.
You're going to make me cry.
Fuck off, I'm crying already, you twat.
Edibles. Hopefully,
You,
it's edibles she'll have for you.
you fucking wanker. Why'd you do that to me?
You're a
Thank you.
fucking wanker too.
Thank you for those sweet and kind words. And you, of all people, know I do things because I care and not because I have to. And I just enjoy giving, right? And so that giving gives me great joy. So thank all of you for those kind words.
But I just wanted to try and give you something just to say that I fucking appreciate you. And I appreciate everything that you've fucking done for me.
Well, you are most
And
welcome.
you give and give and give, and you give your time and you give your money, and nobody fucking gives back to you. And I think it's about time you fucking deserve something nice. Well,
Well,
girl, when I fucking come back, God help us. God help every fucker, because like I'm going to be on a tear. And I'm fucking bringing you with me, girl. They ain't
well, I
gonna
appreciate that.
know what's fucking at you.
I appreciate that. And you know me in real life, and you know I don't do things because I'm looking for stuff in return. I just do them because they make me happy. So I appreciate your kind words and your friendship, Donna.
Love you, girl.
Love you as well. Hey, now that she's got me all up in my feelings, I'm going to go around the horn. If anybody has anything else they'd like to bring up, um, please do so. Now's the time because we're going to end this stuff. So go ahead, Isaac.
I'm gonna echo Donna's sentiments because we're getting closer to the end of this. Sherry, you're awesome. It was hella cool meeting you. I always knew that when I met you, it would probably be just as dope as it is knowing you here, and it was better than that. Great meetup game. You're awesome. There's so many more things I want to say, but I don't want to get you like leaking tears over there. But just
Get a
know,
fucking leak into yours. Go on,
yeah, like
Isaac.
next
Leak
time,
into yours.
next time we meet up, I'm gonna have something for you, most definitely. Because I didn't get to give you your shirt, but we have your shirt, and I got a couple other things that I'm gonna put together and hold for when I see you, hopefully much sooner than later. So,
Wow.
so love you, Sherry. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Hope all y'all have a great day.
Well, thank you for the kind words, and I will look forward to my shirt. I'm excited about that, and I appreciate you, Isaac. And it was so much fun meeting you in person because you are very much the same person on here as you are in real life, and that's a real person, and no holds back, and that's what I love about the people I'm meeting. Because you're part of the tribe. We're part of a tribe, right? And I love that. And I look forward to meeting more of you as time goes on, because that to me is what makes this whole experience worth it, is the relationships we build. Some are great, some are rocky, some are not so great. But overall, I would say 98% of what we're doing in these spaces is positive. And I love that. And I look forward to more of that. So thank you for those kind words. Stephanie, did you have anything else you wanted to add before we sign off?
No, just everybody have an amazing day.
I echo that. And I appreciate all of you. And I need to go get some Kleenex now. Thank you, Donna. Love you. But
You too, wanker.
have a great day, everybody. If you're playing on the felt, good luck. If not, get out and touch that grass. Life is too short, folks. So thank you again. Have a good day.